In a previous episode of Rupus Replies, we covered 5 reasons why heat was detrimental to the polishing process. Well, then we got a flood of emails, questions, and even comments. How can you reduce heat when you're polishing paint? So today we're going to go over 4 ways that you can reduce temperature when you're polishing paint.
The world of paint correction and polishing is getting more complicated by the minute. And every week we receive hundreds of questions in comments on social media, on videos, and emails. We want to answer those questions. This is Rupus Replies.
Number 1 is your tool choice. And there are 3 movement options in the Bigfoot family. Number 1 is the rotary. And the rotary creates a lot of edge velocity, so it has a lot of friction and therefore a lot of heat. So we definitely don't want to use a rotary if we're trying to avoid heat. The second choice is the gear-driven orbital polisher, such as a Bigfoot Miele. This is a great choice. It does produce a lot less heat on the surface than the rotary, but still on really soft paints you can get some heat production. So the best choice if you're trying to reduce heat is the random orbital Bigfoot polisher. Number 2, pad choice. Pad choice plays a big factor in how much heat we produce on the surface. And we have 3 different pad choices: microfiber, wool, and foam. Out of those 3, microfiber has the highest surface area, the most grip, and the most heat. Foam also can run really hot, particularly soft foams on sticky paints. There's a lot of friction there and a lot of potential for heat. So really the best choice on heat-sensitive paints, or if we're trying to keep the temperature down, is to use a wool pad for any cutting or defect removal. Number 3 is our polishing technique. So we've dialed in the tool, we've dialed in the pad selection, and now we got to focus on the technique. Try using a little bit less pressure, right? Just a little bit less pressure. We can dial the speed back from maybe 4 or 3 to 2. Combine that with the first 2 choices, and we're really going to start to keep the heat down. Now, if you're still getting some heat in the surface, try moving the pad and the machine a little bit faster across the paint. And the 4th choice is to go back to another one of Rupus Replies videos and reference the hydro boosting or the SWA technique. And that's where we were misting some water on the surface of the paint during the polishing process. And that water will actually disperse the heat on the surface and drive those polishing temperatures down. And if you go back to the Rupus Replies video previously on why we want to avoid heat, you'll see why these 4 options we gave you today are 4 ways to make your paint polishing better. Hopefully you found today's video on 4 ways to reduce heat helpful. Leave us a comment below and tell us, is there a 5th way, a 6th way you're using? What techniques do you guys use to reduce heat when you're polishing? What are some of the reasons you guys are reducing heat? And if you have any comments, leave them for us. We read them all. Ask us a question. The next question you ask might be the subject of the next Rupus Replies. And while you're here, give us a thumbs up and remember to subscribe to our channel.